The penultimate one, Gary had said in his podcast, in his list, that he looks back on Nordic Noir as enjoying it at the time, but not wanting to rewatch. And I can agree with that. And the one I picked wasn't my first foray into foreign drama. I'd seen Hostages from Israel and obviously the first series of The Return from France, but nothing hit me quite as hard as the first series of The Bridge did. I could have watched all 10 of those in one go if somebody had kept supplying me with sandwiches. What I loved about it was a great whodunit, which as it turned out had a satisfying conclusion. But each story carried on, but they also felt like individual stories at the same time. And I just thought that's so clever. I watched the first series of The Killing subsequently, and although I could appreciate it and appreciate where it had come from, it didn't hit me in the same way. I think it is not only a great example of what Nordic Noir is, but it's a great example of a crime drama. It just surprised the hell out of me because it was just so many twists and turns, and it never got confusing, and it wasn't self-indulgent.
And as well, of course, it introduced us to Saga Noren, which is the kind of
just an iconic character to me.
Yeah, and awkward and hard to get along with, but yet still very watchable and relatable.
Series 3, which was the first one without Martin,
yeah,
as it turned out, I thought was not quite on a par with 1, but if I'd not seen all the Martin stuff, still a blooming good 10 hours of crime drama.
I think what they did was that they went away and they thought, right, well, we need to replace a big character like Martin. What do we do? And what they did was they wrote good storylines. I just found him quite
annoying, that bloke.
Yeah, but I understand that, but there was a reason why, and they drip-fed you that reason, and then by about halfway through...
I will have to catch up with it. I never finished Borgen either.
I suppose I'm waiting for a time. I'm waiting for a writer's strike, an apocalypse.
That's not going to happen here.
I
don't want to worry you, but if there's an apocalypse, the likelihood that you'll be sat there watching telly is...
But you know what I mean? I'm waiting for, like, you know, someone to break both my legs so I can't leave the house for a while. Something like that.
Oh, we'll pop round. Matt's got a week off work.
You mentioned that, yeah. But you know what I mean? And it's probably never going to happen. I'm probably never going to watch half the shows on my list.
It's waiting for a rainy day, but when a rainy day comes, there's always something else.
It's quite overcast at the minute, so...
Taking away the fact that the Bridge is Nordic Noir, it's foreign, it's got subtitles, it's all irrelevant to me because it's just a really well-crafted crime drama. It's better than any other crime drama I've ever seen. I just felt
that series of The Killing was just the first one, definitely. The 20 episodes were so focused.
If I'd have seen them in the order they were supposed to be, like The Killing first.
Was almost a bit too much, whereas The Killing felt more authentic, if that makes sense.
When I watched The Killing, watched The Killing, I realised how fast-paced The Bridge was.
Yeah,
because The Killing takes its time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Over those 20.
Certainly the first series.